This is part two of January Wingfeather show versus book. So I'm going to be giving my opinion on each of the changes. First of all, the attitude change. While it is cool to show Janner kind of being more closed off when it comes to his attitude and how he reacts to his parents and also just his brother and siblings and even himself having bad things happen or things that are unfair, it's not realistic. And I can smell the comments. Veronica, it's a show, it's a book, it's not going to be realistic. I don't think sea dragons growing wings after a battle is realistic either. Okay, fair point. But that is one aspect of the Wingfeather saga that is relatable. The characters. One of the most beautiful things about the Wingfeather saga is that the characters, even though they do things that we could never even dream of doing at that age, are so relatable in so many different ways. And taking that part away from Janner didn't make much sense. Because, like I said before, any normal 12-year-old who's thrown into responsibility like that is going to have the same reactions that Book Janner does. Especially when he gets the same temper that kind of he gets from his grandpa. Kind of flash forwarding to the combat aspect. The reason that the change with Janner in terms of athletics and combat really kind of ticked me off is because a huge part of his character is having both of those incorporated into who he is. He has good book smarts. He's super smart when it comes to all of that. But guess what? He's also athletic. He likes playing sports with Tink. He's good at Zibsy. He wouldn't let a girl beat him. He's also very competitive. And yes, I know, he grows more into his combat throughout the seasons. I'm not denying that. But to show that Kalmar is this super athletic person who can do everything and he loves playing all the sports, which is correct, that is a part of Kalmar's character. But then on the flip side, to show Janner letting Sarah Cobbler step on him and falling over every time he tries to get the ball in Zibsy does not make any sense. Having him sit and watch while Kalmar does all of the games by himself doesn't make any sense. Because his competitiveness with Kalmar and his need to try and be the big brother and try and be faster than Kalmar and try and be better at sports than Kalmar and try and be better than Kalmar in general is what kind of fuels his throne wardenness. It kind of fuels his anger for being the throne warden because he feels like catering after the king for the rest of his life means that he's somehow less than Kalmar, which stems from never being as fast as Kalmar, never being as, good at sports as Kalmar is. Not ever showing them wrestling too. I was like, so yeah, I'm sure people will get mad at my opinion, but that's my opinion, and I think they should not have made Janner so much non-Jannery as they did.